Today is a really special Barbie Talk for me because I finally get to sit down with what I can only describe as my initial inspiration for fitness. And that's Rian! I don't know if you knew that.
Happy to hear it.
No, honestly, like when I first started doing
WAD, Thursday Warren.
I remember I used to watch her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so good. I want to be just like her. And you're the reason why I started doing all this stuff.
Great.
Everybody, she's the reason. So I finally get to sit down and I'm so excited that it finally happened. I've been begging her to sit down and do Barbie Talk for a while, but this year I think she's actually doing bar.
Yes, I am.
What events are we doing?
At the moment, I'm thinking about doing individual. I've never done individual. I've always done teams. So this year, I think that I'll like to try individual. I'm not sure about teams as yet, but I'll give individuals a try.
I don't think that you should waste your talents. I think that you need to lend your abilities to a team.
We'll see how that.
My job is to influence you, but especially because you're so good. And especially this year when we only need one female per team.
That's a great change.
Yes. So people don't have to be hunting around looking for two. We were always few and far between, but now I think with this being a new highlight into bar, I think that we're going to have a lot more teams entering.
But as you know, I always say that I'm not going to do it, and still I always end up being out there anyway. So
yeah, you're not sick of doing that. Just commit from the beginning.
And out here I'm training, so
you are.
We'll see what happens.
So let's talk about what experiences you had before. So where your bar journey started.
My bar journey started with your bar journey, which was the very first bar in December 2018.
We're the OGs. We're the OGs.
Yeah, and I don't know how I ended up there, but I think that you convinced me, as you usually do, to get into some type of crazy fitness thing. So we did that, and that was back in the days when we would just wake up and show up and do bar. There was no bar training, there was no skills classes. You just woke up, got there today, and figured out how you would do things, and we survived. And then from there, it just became like, as many of the other Barbies have said, like once you do one bar class or once you come once, it becomes an addiction, but a good addiction, because you then find yourself also like transferring things from bar, like the mental toughness that you need to have, the strength, and telling yourself that you could do things that you didn't think that you would have been able to do. You then transfer that and you have a hunger to continue showing up and being your best self in the classes. Additionally, the body that you get from bar, that's not the ultimate thing, but it really does help to enhance anyone's fitness journey. If you have any goals in terms of your physical appearance, it does aid you along the way, but it also has that element of mental toughness that it brings to things and make you think, okay, well, if I can do this, what else can I do?
If I could do this, I could literally do anything.
Yes, most definitely.
and like you said, the body is a very nice, pleasant side effect.
Most definitely.
So that's always a good thing. Okay, yeah, so we did do the first bar. That was so much fun. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. And
Pot house. Going into the water at bar.
Oh, jeez.
Remember your experience with the traverse?
Yeah.
I don't think that you want to.
God. Yeah, I think I perfected it now.
Yeah.
But remember, we had to figure it out. Yeah. There was no training it or anything before. Like you said, yeah, that was fun. The water element.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. George, we need to bring that back. Somehow. I don't know how, but we need to bring it back. Okay, so let's talk about November. We said that we're definitely doing singles. Yeah. And we may do teams. I know for a fact that your name has been floating around. People, she's in high demand, people. And a lot of people really want to get you on their team. Okay. So if somebody comes to you, let's say two guys that you think that you have a really good chance of being on the podium, would you possibly say yes?
I'll consider it.
You heard that, guys? She will consider it.
For sure, individuals, I want to give individual a chance this year.
What are your expectations? Seriously, because everybody with this, I just want to finish. I just want to do my best. I believe y'all, but
My honest expectations, as you know, I am very good with the carries and the running. However, with the skills, that's what I've been working on. That my expectation is to, at the other top side, to at least finish. But if I can complete the gibbons, if I can complete the grips, that would be great. And just as you said, bar is about testing your limits and finding your strength on the day you show up. So on the day, show up and try to make it true. I am sure that a lot of us can say that, like, in training there are things that you can't do, and then on those days, like, you turn into a totally different person, and things that you couldn't do in training, on the day you get it. So I hope to get the things that I can and have fun. Just have fun and complete the course.
Good. And how can we get more females, more Barbies to join our tribe? What do you think is the way forward?
Let's see. I think that things like what you've been doing, where we have this space where people that we have the really fit ones, and then we have people that are just starting the journey and learning, and to see that any ordinary person can come out here and try. Sometimes you see people come out and surprisingly do things that you wouldn't think that they could have done. So that's one thing, having this space where females come and share their experiences and talk about it. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe in the next iteration, if we can have like a female only beginners course from the start, so that like don't feel as intimidated. But I will urge all females, like, bar, as everyone else has said, bar is a family. Like, if you come and you can get something done, there's no shame, there's no embarrassment. Everybody will just try to come and say, okay, let me show you how to do this, let me take you on the journey. And although we are all competing against each other, that still doesn't stop us from trying to teach each other tips. So come learn. You may not get it at first. It took me 2 years to learn the rings, a whole 2 years, like, but I still showed up every day. I still tried. So that's all you have to do. Just come, practice, show up, maybe try to get in some extra sessions, but it's not as intimidating as it looks. And I can assure you that, like, you will feel proud of yourself at the end of the day for accomplishing something that you didn't think that you could have. So just try.
I was gonna ask what you would say to a future Barbie or a woman watching this podcast, but I think you just answered that. But what I will say is that I think a lot of people out there think that people like yourself and me, that they think that we just woke up one day and we could do this stuff, that we could run and we could swing from things and all that. Why don't you, because I didn't come into this no serious athlete.
Most definitely.
It took a long time.
Watching you grow over the years has been inspiring.
Thank you. No, but it took a long time.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell those women out there watching about your journey and where you came from, because I don't think a lot of people know. I know the kids, but I don't think a lot of people know. So why don't you tell them?
My fitness journey would have started, I would say, perhaps in 2013, coming to CrossFit, when CrossFit classes first started at Surfside. And from there, you would have gotten involved and you realized, okay, I'm actually good at this, I can do this. And then it became a passion. And having, as much as you may see, having people around you, guest persons like yourself and also trainers at the gym and stuff, to also motivate and inspire you. So I would have started there. I would have, back in the days, even when George had, what's it called? It's slipping me right now. The other fitness event that George used to have.
Oh, geez, I know you mean.
Before bar.
Oh my God.
Yes, but
I know which one. I'll put it in the caption.
But even from then, and then I started with that, and it transitioned into stage competing. But one thing that I would say is that it started with those things, and at each stage, you learn something more about yourself. You had a desire to be involved in the activities, and as I've mentioned before, the whole idea of community. So just start, like, just show up, just come. If it may not be bar, but you may have a desire to maybe be stronger, be able to move a little bit more without feeling out of breath. So I would say to just start. It helps to find some person that would hold you accountable, or even find a friend or some person to be on that journey with you, because I think that along the way, that's one of the things that kept me inspired. Because back at Surfside days, I can say when it used to be Ward and I was able to work out with you. There was Cagney, there was Kareem. So people that will be the arts. You come into the gym this morning, I think that that's one thing that has kept me going along the way. Even now, sometimes if I don't show up for a class, you will still message me and be like, wait, I didn't see you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you feel accountable. So for me, my fitness journey started then with the CrossFit. It's evolved over the years, but I think that one thing that definitely kept it going was the community and the people, the like-mindedness around you.
Awesome. And I think that's what BAR has too. A lot of like-minded people.
Yeah.
A lot of people just wanting to do better at this particular sport.
Yep.
So, any last words?
I think that even from, I would say from, I'll use the reference from the Barbie movie itself.
Okay.
Which was like when they were all about.
Is this a spoiler? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it was really, really good.
All right, go ahead.
I think that like one of the things that you learned from there was about being your true self and committing to the things that you actually want to achieve. So I'll use that reference from the Barbie movie to be, if you know that you have a fitness goal, if you know that you want to perhaps get involved in BAR or get involved in any activity, if that's what you really want, just start, just go after it. And the other reference from that would be the fact that like she has the whole village around her to support her also. So be true to yourself, just start, and also, as I said, find that one, even if it's only that one person, to hold you accountable along the way, and you won't regret it.
I love that. And guys, Rian was my person. And everybody that asked, how'd you get this fitness thing? How you so thing? How you get this? It was Rian. And I am so excited and I'm so happy that she's back and that she's finally doing singles. But I'm so happy. Anyways, so welcome Rian to the Barbie tribe. She ain't going nowhere.
I am not.
Say bye.
Bye.